Hello guys, Lisa Kanyambu kama kawaida. Welcome back to this amazing channel. Show me some love by commenting on the comment section below, and also turn on that bell for you to see more of my videos. As you can see, the title down below is 7 things that I wish I did in my 20s, or rather 7 things that I wish I knew in my 20s. To begin with, I wish I knew how to set my goals. I was just there. I didn't have a sense of direction. I didn't have focus. I was like bora uhai. But as for now, I can be able to set my goals. I can be able to create a vision board. I can be able to categorize my goals maybe into 3. I have financial goals, spiritual goals, and personal goals. I can be able to create it at the beginning of every year and review them at the end of every year to see whether I've been able to accomplish each and every goal. And I feel good, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the space. The second thing is, I wish I understood the word forgiveness. Every time I had a misunderstanding with someone, I didn't care. I didn't want to forgive. I didn't know that I can forgive. I kept it in my heart and in my mind. Nimefura tu kila wakati. I'm not talking to this person that I feel alinikosea. But now I understand that forgiveness is letting go of something, no matter how terrible, unjust, or unfair. And I'm loving the space. But again, you have to remind people that you have your own boundaries. You have to remind people that they have to respect your principles. Yeah, that's it. It is what it is, man. Number 3 is, I wish I knew about self-discipline and self-love. Self-discipline is doing something without having someone else to remind you of what to do. I didn't know that. Every time people would push me, or someone would push me to do something, I was not in place. Self-love, I concentrated so much on people. I used to look at what people are doing. I used to ask myself questions. Why am I not like so-and-so? Why should I not do like so-and-so? I used to compete so much with people. I never embraced what I love doing. I never embraced myself. But as for now, I'm good to go. I always love what I'm doing. I embrace what I do, etc. Another thing is, I wish I knew how to get rid of anger and bitterness. OMG. My 20s was such a roller coaster. And this is the worst of them all. I've lived with bitterness for so long. It was just triggered by something that happened years back. I think I'll do a video on that. And this thing, I've lived with it for quite some time. I've always been very, very angry. And I pushed that anger into everything I was doing. I would get so angry again over petty issues, petty things. Kakitu kidogo tu naeza kasirika mwaka. Mtu anifanyie kitu, I would go angry, so angry. I would break plates, cups. I would fight, just name it. I just felt, you see, you feel angry. I was so crazy with this anger. But let me tell you, something happened at the beginning of this year, 2021, and I had a voice say, you should let it go. That is where I have had a huge transformation through the grace of God. I no longer get angry nowadays, and if I do, it's for a very short time. And I would find myself rubbing my heart. I would rub my heart. I would go silent for like 30 minutes. And when I do that, I am relieved. I'm relieved kabisa. And I feel like I am in peace with myself. And I love it. And I love the space. And it's something I would never want to go back into that space of getting angry. It's so irritating. It holds you. You're not able to move forward. You're not able to come out of it. But I kept praying. I pleaded with God to help me get rid of anger and bitterness. And he did. And when you involve God in what you're doing, definitely you'll get out of that space. And I'm loving it. Yes, I'm always happy. So happy. So happy. I never get angry. If something is not making me happy, I just walk away, kirosafi. Anywhere I encounter any negativity, I walk away from it because I know it is not worth the stress. You should always stay happy. And I'm loving the space and I'm loving myself. Another thing is, I wish I knew how to manage my finances. Oh my God. I was working at that time in Westlands. Nilikuwa naishi Kawangware. I lived in Kawangware, hapo sokoni. And I would get my salo. I remember that Muindi paid me 9K, 2009, 2010, 2011, Apple. And I would get my salo end month. And najipata sina rent, sina food. My money would go on clothes, shoes. Nilikuwa najipata Gikomba, Muthurwa. I would go clubbing every weekend. I'm on the phone with my friends. Form ni gani, mko wapi? Najipata Mombasa Road. Hii weekend nyingine najipata Kitengela. Hii weekend nyingine sijui niko Ruaka, sijui niko Narok. I was a party animal. I would go clubbing with 4K na nimebakisha so. Within 2 days niko na so. I used to leave house on Friday na nitarudi Sunday. Nitarudi na so peke yake. Najipata nimekopa sasa. Nimejaza madeni. Hey, it was such a roller coaster. There's something that I don't even want to go back to that space. But let me tell you, it's nice to enjoy your youthful days. It's nice. For some reason, it's healthy. It's good to enjoy yourself, but do it wisely. So I was just careless. But you learn your lesson. As time goes by, you learn your lesson. But as for now, I can be able to create a budget. I can be able to track my expenses. I can be able to consolidate my debts. Name it. And when you do things on a budget, obviously you're able to accomplish your goals. And you do a lot. Another thing is, I wish I knew chasing people was exhausting. Oh my God, I used to call my friends, my old friends, my classmates, wa kitambo. Where are you? What are you up to? Squeeze unaringa, sijui nini. Well, I used to concentrate so much on people, mpaka najisahau. But for now, I've just come to realize that you cannot just chase people every time, every day, every hour, every second. Right now, I concentrate on people who add value in my life. People who mean a lot to me. People who can change my life and my world. It is what it is, man. That is what I'm doing right now. And I love it. I love the space. And again, another thing is, I think the lastly is, I wish I knew life never ends at 30. I used to say by 25 nitakuwa nimeolewa, by 25 nitakuwa na gari, by 25 nitakuwa nimenunua shamba, nimejenga. Kai, ulisikia wapi? Hey, but let me tell you something. Age is just a number, and we should not limit something. And God's time is always the best. And this space, we should not allow people to rush us with their timelines. Just enjoy your space. It is your own space. It is your own pace. Do things that you feel are best for you. Do not let people come into your life to tell you what to do. Yeah, it's that simple. And I think I'm loving myself right now. And I know that I can do something without limiting myself. I can do whatever I feel like doing. I can make my own decisions without having to be pushed by someone. And I'm just loving it. It's such an amazing feeling. So those are my 7 things that I wish I did in my 20s. Let me know in the comment section below of what you did in your 20s. Did you learn your lesson? Are you still there? What are you doing with your 20s? And a message to pre-25s or anyone with below 30. Take your time. Remember that God's time is the best. Do not let people rush you. Do your own thing. Involve God, and you're gonna make it. As for now, I'm in my early 30s. I feel like it's an amazing space where you feel you can do anything within your power, within your knowledge. You feel like you can go up at the tallest building in the world and shout to everyone that I am ready to face the world. I'm ready to face life. It is an amazing feeling. And the age gap of 30 and 40, that is where you can achieve a lot. Because you're mature, you're focused, you can make firm decisions, you can do anything. That is where you navigate around. That is where you do your best. And I'm loving this piece. And I've learned my lessons. I'm not going back there. And again, if I feel I did something wrong in my 20s, especially when I was angry, I think this was triggered by something that happened years back in my life. It has always, it made me miserable. I've lived with pain for 16 years, but I told God to do something, and He did. And I'm good now, to a point that I can sit down and pray for this person or these people that I feel had wronged me. It's such an achievement. I just forgive them in my heart and in my mind. That I can sit down and pray for them is such an amazing feeling. I forgive them. I'm loving them from a distance. But again, I distance myself from people who lie to me, people who disrespect me. I'm walking away from situations that threaten my peace of mind. Walking away from negativity. And it's such a beautiful space. And you should do that. I think that's the end of my video. I love you so much, guys. Subscribe, share this video, give me your comments in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up, turn on that notification bell for you to see more of my upcoming and informative videos. I love you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Bye.